We have a terribly complicated business. We're opening new product categories, we're expanding in new geographies, we have whole new business models with things like auction, and you need skill also to offer the lowest prices and the best customer service to people.
How Jeff Bezos became the richest man in the world. Amazon's come up. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos, and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Luxury Galore. Jeff Bezos is now the richest person on Earth, with his personal fortune eclipsing the wealth amassed by legendary investor Warren Buffett and Microsoft Corp co-founder Bill Gates. Bezos made the top spot of Forbes magazine's 2018 400 Richest in America list with a net worth of $160 billion. Let's see how he's done it. Amazon, beyond books. The tech visionary graduated from Princeton with a major in computer science and electrical engineering. Upon graduating, he turned down job offers from companies such as Intel and Bell Labs to join a startup called Phyto. He went on to launch a news by fax service company with Halsey Minor, the founder of CNET. After the venture failed, Bezos became the youngest senior vice president at a hedge fund called D.E. Shaw, working his way up the ranks in just 4 years. Bezos could have stayed on Wall Street for the rest of his career if he hadn't been enthralled by the knowledge that by 1994, the internet was growing at the rate of 2,300% annually. Soon enough, his idea for Amazon was born, and the CEO began making a list of 20 possible product categories to sell online. Amazon.com grew in its early stages out of a garage with a potbelly stove. Bezos, who put his own $10,000 in the company, comprised of himself, his wife, and 2 programmers. Within its first month, after launch in January 1995, Amazon sold books in every state in the US and 45 countries around the world.
You know, when we first started selling books 4 years ago, everybody said, look, you're just computer guys, you don't know anything about selling books. But we really cared about customers, and now we know a lot about books.
Beating expectations. During Amazon's first year, Bezos tried to raise money by predicting $74 million in sales by 2000, far underestimating the reality, $1.64 billion. He managed to gather $1 million in seed funding from angel investors after using up investment from his family, primarily from his parents, who chipped in a significant portion of their life savings. According to the CEO, the first 20 or so outside investors in Amazon put in about $50,000 each for a stake of less than 1%. Each investment would now be worth about $6 billion. In June 1996, Amazon raised another $8 million in Series A from venture capital firm Kleiner Perkins. Amazon went public in May 1997 and turned out to be one of the few startups that survived the dot-com bust. As the platform diversified its product offerings and solidified itself as a market leader and pioneer, annual sales skyrocketed from $510,000 in 1995 to over $17 billion in 2001.
It doesn't matter to me whether we're a pure internet play. What matters to me is do we provide the best customer service. Internet, schminternet.
In 2013, Bezos revealed his first plans for the company's revolutionary Amazon Prime subscription business with Amazon Prime Air, which would use drones to deliver to customers. In 1998, Bezos also became an early investor in Google. While he has not revealed what he has kept of the stock after its initial public offering in 2004, his $250,000 investment would be worth well over $6 billion today. In August 2013, the business mogul bought the Washington Post for $250 million. Since then, its audience and traffic has exploded, surpassing the New York Times in terms of U.S. unique web viewers in October 2015. Bezos owns about 16.3% of the 24-year-old company, making it the biggest source of his wealth. A Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) filing in November 2017 showed that the CEO sold 1 million shares of his company for $1.1 billion. The last filing, dated August 2018, shows Bezos owning 78.8 million shares.
It's very easy to predict that there are going to be lots of successful companies born of the internet.
Real estate. Bezos also has substantial holdings in more traditional investments such as real estate. His 1,065-acre corn ranch in Texas was acquired as the base of operations for his aerospace company, Blue Origin, and serves as the test site for his vertical landing manned suborbital New Shepard rocket. His personal real estate includes holdings on both the east and west coasts. Bezos has 2 multi-million-dollar homes in Beverly Hills and a 10,000-square-foot apartment in the Century Tower in Manhattan that cost him just under $10 million. He also has a lakeside property in Washington State, on which he spent $28 million to increase the living space to almost 30,000 square feet. Amazon took possession of nearly a dozen buildings, almost 2 million square feet of office space, and approximately 100,000 square feet of retail space. In 2014, Amazon spent another $50 million to pick up one more square block.
What we're trying to do is very complicated. there's huge execution risk involved.
Charitable donations. Bezos has also invested very sizable sums in giving back through charitable donations. In addition to the Bezos Family Foundation that funds several education projects, Bezos has made individual multi-million-dollar charitable contributions to the Seattle Museum of History and Industry, as well as to his alma mater, Princeton University. Media, high-tech, glass, and travel. Bezos has an affinity for the technology sector, for media and communication services that facilitate connecting people, and also for just what he considers to be potentially profitable investments. In the media and communication sector, Bezos has invested in Twitter and has committed nearly $50 million in venture capital to the popular business news website Business Insider. He acquired the Washington Post in 2013 for $250 million. Teach Street Inc., ZocTalk Inc., and Nextdoor are all platforms for connecting people in which Bezos has invested. In the travel sector, Bezos has invested $112 million and $35 million respectively in Series B of financing Airbnb and transportation service Uber. Bezos is a big believer in the cloud, as evidenced by Amazon's major push to providing cloud computing services. However, his investment interest does not end with his own company. One of his notable investment successes is Workday Inc., a company that provides human resource services in the cloud. Shortly after Bezos' venture capital investment in the company, that garnered $684 million. In the sphere of more traditional retail businesses, Bezos has also invested in Glassy Baby, a company that makes glass-blown holders for votive candles.